A placebo sugar pill is as effective as Prozac for curing depression. And that's not a conspiracy. That's from one of the world's leading researchers. If belief alone can match medicine, what does it tell you about how manifestation actually works? And here's the one that really got me. A nervous system practice with no pill, no side effects is more than twice as effective as the pharmaceutical or the placebo. But it's barely funded because no pharmaceutical company can profit from it. If belief can match medicine and a nervous system practice can double the results, everything you've been taught about manifestation is missing the most important piece. In this video, I'm going to show you the science that proves your beliefs are literally shaping your biology. And then I'm going to tell you something nobody in the manifestation space is talking about. And it's the real reason most people's manifestations aren't working. And it has nothing to do with your thoughts, your vision board, or how many times you've listened to affirmations. I went from food stamps to building a 7-figure business, and what actually worked is something most manifestation teachers aren't talking about. And the neuroscience behind it will change how you think about everything. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. This is the kind of thing we talk about. I want to tell you something I don't always share publicly. There was a period in my life where I was on food stamps. I was broke. I had tried everything the manifestation teachers told me to do. Vision boards, scripting, visualization, the 3-6-9 method, all of it, and nothing was working. Not because I wasn't trying hard enough. I was trying too hard. I was grinding on my manifestations like it was my second job, and the harder I tried, the more stuck I felt. What finally shifted my life had nothing to do with mastering my mind. I stopped trying to control every thought, and I started working on my nervous system. I found heart-centered meditation. I practiced surrender. I found joy and gratitude, not as a strategy, but as a way of being, and I got close to the divine. And then something strange started happening. Life started working, not because I planned it. I never once visualized having the #1 AI course in the world. I just walked through life with a calm nervous system and a daily meditation practice, and miracle after miracle showed up. I'm not saying this to flex. I'm saying it because I think you've been lied to about how manifestation actually works, and the science backs me up. Let's start with a study from the Cleveland Clinic. Scientists had 2 groups of people. One group went to the gym and did actual bicep curls. The other group sat in a chair and just imagined doing bicep curls vividly in detail, just thinking about it. After the study, the group that actually worked out gained 30% more muscle strength, which makes sense. But the group that only imagined the workout, they gained 13.5% muscle strength without moving a single muscle. Without stepping foot in a gym, your body responded to a thought as if it was a physical event. The mind didn't just influence the body. At some level, the mind is the body. Now let's go to Harvard. Psychologist Ellen Langer took a group of hotel housekeepers. These women cleaned rooms all day, physically demanding work, but most of them didn't think it counted as exercise. So Langer told half of them one simple thing: what you do every day already meets the requirements for an active lifestyle. That's it. She just changed what they believed about their own activity. Same job, same routine. They didn't change a single behavior. But a month later, the group that was told their work counted as exercise lost weight, lowered their blood pressure, and improved their body mass index. The only variable was belief. One idea, and it literally changed their bodies. Now, let me tell you who that researcher from the beginning of the video is. Bessel van der Kolk, one of the world's leading trauma researchers. He compared Prozac and a placebo for depression, and the results were nearly identical. A sugar pill is as effective as one of the most prescribed drugs in history. But neurofeedback, training your own brain through biofeedback, was more than twice as effective as either of them. No pill, no side effects, just working directly with the nervous system. And it's barely used, not widely funded, and no pharmaceutical company is making billions of dollars off of it. Ask yourself why. If your beliefs can grow your muscles, heal your body, and match a pharmaceutical, what else can they do? The science isn't a metaphor, it's the foundation. Once you accept that your beliefs physically change your body, the next step isn't even a leap of faith, it's a logical conclusion. Manifestation isn't magic, it's the next logical step. Here's the part that nobody tells you, and this is exactly where I was failing for years. The problem isn't what you're believing, it's where you're trying to manifest from. Your nervous system has 2 states: survival mode, concentrated, guarded, scanning for threats, and safety mode, open, receptive, aligned with what's coming. When you're in survival mode, your body is doing exactly what it's evolved to do. It's protecting you, but it's also blocking everything you're trying to attract. You can't be in fight or flight and open to receive at the same time. That's not philosophy, that's biology. And here's what most manifestation teachers miss. You can't think your way out of a nervous system state. You can't affirmation your way out of survival mode. Besser van der Kolk, the same researcher who gave us the Prozac data, literally wrote a whole book on this. It's called The Body Keeps the Score. His conclusion after decades of research is talk therapy alone can't rewire your nervous system. The body has to be involved. This is why heart-centered meditation works. This is why breath work actually works. This is why every ancient culture, without exception, used movement, rhythm, and sound as spiritual practice. This wasn't superstition, it was nervous system regulation. They knew something that we forgot. And when I stopped trying to manifest from my head and started working from my heart, when I got my nervous system into safety mode through daily practice, that's when the miracles started. Not because I got better at visualizing, because I got better at receiving. You've probably been doing everything right, the vision boards, the affirmations, the gratitude journal, and wondering why it isn't working. The problem isn't you, it's the state you're trying to manifest from. Your beliefs are your biology, and the science proves it, but your nervous system is the door. And when you learn to work with it instead of around it, manifestation stops being something you do and starts being something that just happens through you. You don't have to master your desires, you just have to have an open heart. If this resonated, I built a community where we go deeper on all of this, live meditations, weekly workshops, and a group of people who are actually doing the work. The link is in the description, and I would love for you to join us. And if you have a friend who's been trying to make manifestation work but can't figure out why, send them this video. It might be the thing that finally clicks. If you haven't already,